Hello everybody, welcome back to Distant Worlds 3, and today we find ourselves in very deep space, in the void between one galactic arm and another, because this week is the week that we go to Beagle Point, which was the ending point for Distant Worlds and Distant Worlds 2. But it's not the ending point for Distant Worlds 3, but we are going there this week. So we're... I've already made some good progress in that direction. We're just a little bit ways away from Beagle Point. This week's stream might be a little bit shorter than usual, but we'll get to Beagle Point, and we'll do some stuff along the way. We'll do some scanning. But yeah, let's check out where we are. So we are here. I remember back in 2019 when Distant Worlds 2 happened. There was a lot of talk about be careful crossing the void through here because there's some areas where there are long gaps between stars and your ship might not have the jump range to cross, but it's not a problem these days with Caspians and Mandalays and neutron stars and all that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get going here.
Frameshift drive
So yeah,
charging.
so let me go ahead and get into Super Cruise.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And just like last time, we're going to be doing the thing where every 5 minutes we're going to be turning off a different subsystem, just to see how long we can make it. How many of these systems do we really need? So I'm going to go ahead and put that timer on now. I'm going to go ahead and start that as we start routing to Beagle Point. So yeah. It's just a simple jump
Frameshift drive
to start with.
charging.
Hope everyone's doing well. Been a longer gap between streams this time. So spent this
4, 3,
this past weekend, this past long weekend in the UK. We're going to see a concert that didn't happen. But that's okay. Man, it's crazy how, it's been a long time since I've been to Beagle Point. I mean, I haven't been there
System
since,
scan complete.
oh gosh, like
Fuel scooping.
7 years ago, something like that. It's been a while. I've been out in the far reaches of the galaxy between Distant Worlds 1 and 2, but between Distant Worlds 2 and 3. But yeah. It's
Fuel scoop disengaged.
quite a journey. So, let's get started. Let's roll the intro. Head on to our next destination. Yeah, we're getting out to the
Frameshift drive
point in
charging.
space here where there's far fewer neutron stars for us to utilize. There are still some, so using the neutron plotter is still getting us
4,
some speed advantage, but
2, engage.
nothing major. And with the system so sparse out here, it's going to be extra rare that we're going to run into a system that's worth scanning, something high value. But we'll have a good time out here in the black.
Fuel scooping.
I remember this time this time in Distant Worlds 2 we were getting some real Space Madness. Wow, maximum value for the system only 1.2 thousand. I don't know if I've ever seen one that low. In fairness, I haven't been using the market connector for long, but not going to be a whole lot going on today. I'm just going to be look at those, look at that. Quite a view.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Alright, so we got Neutron Star next. Nope, just a red dwarf.
Frameshift drive
Yep,
charging.
we're definitely taking things slow out in the black. If I see anything that's remotely worth scanning, I'll probably stop and take a look, because there is not a whole lot to see out here.
4, 3, 2.
I mean, you have to stop at Beagle Point at some point. I don't think Beagle Point is the farthest out system that you can get to anymore. I think I remember reading something that, like, Beagle Point was the farthest reachable system at the time of Distant Worlds 1, but with advances in frameshift technology,
Fuel scooping.
we can get farther out now. So we might actually, if we get to Beagle Point a little early, we might see how far out we can get, actually. That could be fun. Yeah. We got 45 seconds till we
Fuel
turn something
scoop
else off.
disengaged.
Another red dwarf.
Frameshift drive charging.
Exciting. Not exciting. All of these systems are getting kind of 1-star reviews, I would think, because they're not worth scanning, and
3, 2.
not even neutron stars. And neutron stars get at least a 2-star review out of me, because you get to boost off of them. But for these just nothing systems out here, let's go ahead and reset our clock here. We'll go ahead and roll a system that we have to disable. And again, to remind everybody what we're doing here, I've got this wheel here that I'm going to spin that's going to tell us what system we've got to disable, and we're going to see how many spins of this we can get before we have to stop, because if we hit something like the frameshift drive or something like that, then we have to we have to veto that, because we can't disable our frameshift drive and keep going. But let's see what we have to turn off now. Cargo hatch. Okay, well, that's not bad. Amazing. No more cargo hatch. Anyway, this is thrilling stuff here. Alright, we're going to start the timer again. And we'll plot our next course. See, how many jumps does Market Connector say we have left? 23. Oh, no, we only have 18. 18 jumps left to Beagle Points. We'll get there pretty early, which is good. We're probably not gonna stream for super long today. Yeah, we'll get out to Beagle Point. We'll check it out, and oh crap! I got desynced from the thingy. So let me actually just plot to Beagle Point. Let me see how many more jumps that is. That's quite a bit more. All right, I'll just clear the route and start again. Let's calculate a new route for us. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, that's. I wish that the in-game plotter was as good as the Spanish one, which is the one that I'm using right now. Well, I'm using the Market Connector plugin that connects to Spanish. But I think the only difference that I know of, I mean, The only significant difference that I know of in the waters these days is that the Spanish one takes into account fuel consumption, where you can get a little bit more range if you go on an emptier tank,
Fuel
but
sync disengaged.
who knows?
Frameshift drive charging.
Man, there's gotta be some neutron jumps in here, because otherwise we wouldn't be saving those 30 jumps by going with Spanish instead of the in-game plotter.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Well, I haven't even been looking at the system value. I should be doing that. See if there's anything you want to scan. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's take a moment. Let's scan this system. Let's do that. Let's see what we got here. Some gas giants. Let's start with those, I suppose. Oh, let's start with whatever's over here, actually. What do we got here? Ooh, we got some high metal content. Nice. Get these signals out of the way. It's asteroid belts. Ordinary rock. So we gotta scan the ice balls. Maybe some of them will have biological sources. I don't know. Oh, that's not. I thought that was a signal for some reason. Where are the other sources? Not seeing them. Oh, okay, they're behind the sun. Oh, I'm just about. Yep, I can just scan that one. Some geologic sources. Geologic. Now I love me some biological signal sources. Those credits. Move a little bit to get out of the way of the sun so we can hopefully scan those last couple sources. Oh, and we've got to turn off the system. The timer demands it. Turn off next. Oh. Hey, we did not make it that far. We have to veto that because we veto that because we can't turn off our FSD right now. Okay, so we only managed to turn off one system. Let's go ahead and re-roll. Oh man. 0 that time. Okay. Gotta roll again. Oh man, no. No way! 3 FSD in a row. Come on, give me something else. Okay. Shields. Okay. Gonna have to be extra
Shields
careful.
offline.
No shields. We can work with no shields. Who needs shields anyway? That's what repair limpets are for. Last couple of rocks out here. Scan.
System scan
Okay,
complete.
that's everything. I guess that was somewhat. Well, I should take this thing off the screen. That's what I should do.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Finally, a neutron star. Get some boosted jumps going on.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
It's out there.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond
I just need
safety
a little bit
limits.
more. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
How many more jumps to Beagle Point do we got? Okay, we got 15. 15 more jumps. Okay, we got this system. Whole lot of nothing, it seems like. Whole lot of, I mean, it's on brand. It's a whole lot of nothing out here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Where are we even? Only a little bit closer. We haven't really gotten that far. Hopefully when we get back into that
Three,
last little
two,
fragment of
one,
spiral
engage.
lines, we'll have some more neutron stars to work with. Right now it is a real neutron star desert. Okay, we got some planets. Okay, this system might be worth scanning.
Fuel
So let's
group
give it a scan,
disengaged.
shall we? Let's give it a scan. Let's see what we find. Start with all the boring ice balls and save the potentially interesting stuff. Got another big ball of ice. Another ice ball, and another ice ball, Get into some of the more interesting high metal content stuff. The logics. Get these asteroid belts out of the way. I'm clogging up my scanner. And then content. No biologicals. No biologicals. It's unfortunate. Got a couple more bodies to scan. Just a couple of ice balls here. Got a pair of them. Oh, we got a biological. Got a biological signal source.
System scan complete.
5 million credits. I'll go out of my way for that. Oh, it's bacterium. Maybe not actually. I hate bacterium. It's so hard to find. Okay, I've got to turn something else off. Let's see what we get here. So we've disabled one system without having to restart. Oh no. Okay. Well, we're disabling the fuel scoop. Hope we don't need fuel at any point. And we got 3/4 of a tank. We'll be fine.
Frameshift drive charging.
Turned off the fuel scoop, right? Yeah, I did. Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Got here. That's my value. 22,000. Not worth my time.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
We've had like one neutron jump this whole run. Right, we got for me
System scan
nothing.
complete.
Great. We love to see it. Whole lot of nothing.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
A neutron star. Oh boy. Can actually get a neutron jump.
System scan complete.
Sweet, sweet jet cone. Oh wait. We can't neutron jump without the fuel scoop.
Warning, frameshift drive
Oh, man.
operating
I just forgot about
beyond
that.
safety limits.
Okay. Well, I guess we're not neutron jumping then. We gotta take the regular plotter until we get our. Okay, now I have to turn off use jet cone boost because I can't use jet cone boost. 45 jumps. That's
Frameshift
rough.
drive charging.
Yeah, I think it was last stream that I realized that like you need the fuel scoop in order to do a neutron jump, which I
4, 3,
I suppose makes sense because you're scooping the whatever the exotic particles are in the jet stream, but yeah. Thanks to our little challenge, we're going the long way. I mean, at some point we're going to have to end the challenge and restart our systems because we're going to run out of fuel at some point. I don't think we have enough to get to Beagle Point, but
Frameshift drive charging.
do we? Actually, I don't know. Do we? No, we do not. No, we do not. Okay, so one way or another,
3,
this run is going to end.
1. Engage.
See how far we can get with no fuel scoop. I'll guess I have to turn something else off when I get to this next star here. Oh, again, I haven't retained to pay attention to the market connector. I should be doing that. But okay, let's Go back to the wheel. See what we got here. Okay, what do I have to turn off? Oh no. Okay, sensors is okay. I can turn off sensors. That's not too bad. Okay, sensors are going off. We don't need them. We need sensors, not me. That's what this big ol' window is for. That's again. Go.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Hello, boring system after boring system. Oh wait, this one might actually be worth something. Okay, we can kill some time here. We can kill some time here. See what we're dealing with. Big gas giant. These balls, metal contents. Biologicals. Oh man, it's a bacterium. Ah. Okay. Tussock Concha. That could be worth my time. Yeah, we can make a stop here. Make a stop there. It's worth looking at. Come on, get these asteroids out of my way. Scan the whole system here. Fit. Which body are we going to? C, 4C. Okay. Just stop and scan those last couple bodies real quick. Hello, there you are.
System scan complete.
Okay, so we're going to 4C. I am not going to use the overdrive because we gotta conserve fuel. It'll be real embarrassing if I had to call the fuel rats. I've never had to before. We're looking for Concha and Tussock. Okay. Up something else in a second here. It's always interesting how, like, see the little indicator up there, how it's like part of it passes in front of the bar and part of it passes behind. So it's like this part, it's like passing in front, and then, okay, I gotta slow down. This part passes in front and then it goes behind. That's interesting. I wonder if it's like a... I wonder how the game determines that. I wonder if it's like a... except that they have to flag on the model or something. I don't know. I've gotta re-roll. Let's see what we got here. Hey, we're gonna have to disable our repair limpets. But hopefully we won't need them. There it is. No more repair limpets for us, at least for the time being. Give this planet a scan. I might get first footfall on this too. That'd be cool.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Okay.
Surface scan complete.
Huh, okay, so the Concha isn't there. Just the Tussock and the Bacterium. That's too bad. Oh well. We'll go check it out anyway. Just sort of in the middle over here.
Orbital flight engaged. Hull integrity compromised.
Okay. thought I was going at a respectable speed, but all right. 98% hull now. Again.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, let's look for some biological signal sources, shall we? Hopefully, without blowing up. Hello? Biologicals, where are you? Oh wait, is that it? That might be it. No, that's just a rock. Oh, there we go, there we go. There's some. We gotta re-roll though. One more before we set down. Repair limpet, we've already done that one. Okay. Power distributor. We don't need that anyway, do we? Who needs it? Who needs it? Not me, that's for sure. Alright. Oh, I don't have...
compromised.
I don't have sensors. Oh, crap. Okay. Do I need? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Okay. Let's hop on out in our trusty SRV. Oh, I gotta restart the timer. Yeah, I guess we'll copy over
Low gravity warning.
everything that's applicable. Actually, no, I don't want to turn off the shield. We'll just say that we only have to turn off systems on the ship, not on the SRV.
Drive assist off.
Okay. First footfall confirmed. We love to see it. Okay. So now we gotta go 200 meters at least to find more. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not. I doubt that's 200 meters. It's definitely not. Maybe that over there is, though. Let's take the SRV. Let's drive over there. Just at 200 meters. Nice.
Drive assist off.
One more. There's another one over there. That'll probably work. Again, just at 200
Drive
meters.
assist off.
Nice. Okay. A nice little biological sample here. Sweet. Love to see it. Love to see it. Alright, we got a nice first footfall too. We'll call that good for this system. And we'll go ahead and head back to the ship. Cool, 16 million.
Drive assist off. Landing gear retracted.
Okay. Can carry on our way. It's on the other side of the planet. Love to see it. I kind of hope we fail our little challenge soon so I can go back to using neutron boosts, but
3, 2, 1, engage.
head and put one other system to turn off here. Let's see what we get this time. Okay, our DSS. Okay, well that simplifies things. No need to bother. No need to bother scanning anything because we were turning off. Oh wait, we can't turn that off. Okay. Never mind. I guess we will. Wait, is it because it's active? No. Okay. Well, I guess we will roll something else then. I didn't realize you couldn't turn that off. One for repair limpet, which we've already done. Heat sink launchers. Okay. Turn off heat sink launchers. Again, we can survive that as long as we don't do anything careless.
Frameshift drive charging.
But again, eventually we're going to have to stop this little challenge because we're going to run out of fuel. But in the meantime, oh man, 42 jumps to go. That's rough.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
We will get to Beagle Point today. We will. We will get to Beagle Point. At least we won't have to bother with scanning anything. Well, no, I guess I did leave the DSS on, so I guess we could bother scanning things, but at least in this system we're not going to. Not take any risks with the sun's corona with heat sinks all disabled.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1, engage.
More scanning. Nope. I'm really hoping the wheel will roll something like the FSD so that I can fuel scoop back on.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. System scan complete.
Literally just the star. I'd love to see it this far out. Let's see, where are we in the galaxy? Okay, well, we're getting hopefully into an area of a bit more density now, so hopefully our routing should turn a little bit more efficient.
Frameshift drive charging.
But probably going to run out of fuel before too long, so at least at that point we'll be able to start using neutron stars again, because we'll have to put the challenge.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
You know, I'm reminded of that episode of Discovery where they have to Star Trek Discovery, that is, where they have to go to the edge of the galaxy, and they use their little they use their spore drive, their mushroom network, to get across the galaxy, but it only covers the galaxy, so they can only get within a few light years of the edge. That's sort of how it feels with the neutron star highway. Is, you know, you can take the neutron star highway to get almost anywhere in the galaxy. Once you get out to the fringes, to the edge out here, it starts to get pretty sparse.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Go ahead and roll another system to deactivate, and I'm kind of hoping we fail the challenge at this point, just for my own sanity. Let's go ahead and reset. Let's see what we have to turn off next. And it's gonna be planetary vehicle hangar number 1. Oh no, number 2. Okay. Goodbye, planetary vehicle hangar.
Frameshift drive
Not that we're likely to
charging.
be landing on many planets anyway, but, you know. Alright, and so we keep going. We're definitely having a record at this point for how many systems we can survive with disabled.
4, 3, 2,
We're gonna fail sooner or later. Due to fuel exhaustion. Oh, and I have to turn on the timer again. There we go. Anything we're scanning here? Nope. More boring systems out in the black.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
We're gonna have to keep a good eye on where our fuel star is, because I do not want to run out. Have to stop when we get to the fuel star, which is in 1, 2, 3 jumps.
Cannot comply.
Oh yeah, we got 3 jumps to go until Oh man, we're cutting it down to the wire with that fuel, aren't we? Maybe we can turn off one more system before we have to reset everything.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Okay.
System scan complete.
Another plain old system. It's everyone's day. I've just been
Frameshift drive charging.
flying across the far reaches of the galaxy out here. Here by Beagle Point.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I think we're probably just gonna go ahead and get to our fuel star, and then we'll have to fail the challenge and restart. Because we can't go any farther with our fuel scoop disabled. Okay, we could scan the system, I guess, but I'm not going to. I'm anxious to get my fuel scoop back so I can start using the Spanish plotter again. Yeah, so we'll go to the fuel star and then
Frameshift drive charging.
we'll reboot everything right before the timer makes us turn something off again.
Four, three,
We go.
2, 1, engage.
For those who haven't been watching for a while, I'm doing a challenge where I every 5 minutes I spin a wheel to pick a random system on my ship that I have to turn off, and then we go and we see how many systems we can turn off at random before I have to quit. So we'll go ahead and we'll spin the wheel for one thing that we have to disable, and then we'll go ahead and reactivate everything else because I need to refuel at this point. Okay, cargo hatch stays off. Cool. I already had that disabled, but we'll just not re-enable it. Okay, so we can come back on here. Okay, repair Olympic controller, yes. Heat sinks. Sink launchers. Sensors. Power distributor, fuel scoop, planetary vehicle hangar. Shield generator, that's important. Oh yeah, cargo hatch has to go off. Okay. Time to fuel scoop for a while.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah. We scoop, I can go ahead and reset the Spanish plotter here. Let's see, so we're gonna go from current system, which is
Shields online.
B190. Oh wait, I misspelled something. I didn't mean to roll the intro there. Okay. See. Yeah. EB19. Okay, there we go. To Beagle Point. Route us, please, Spanch. Okay. How many jumps is Spanch? Okay, we've only got 10 jumps. So we've gone from 32 jumps to 10. Thank you, Spanch. Alright. But of course we gotta Fill up the tanks first. Set off our next destination, shall we? Yeah. A single jump.
Cannot comply.
But we can't because we're okay.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Gotta clear this route and redo it now that we've got more fuel. Okay. Try. Nope. Okay. Well, I can't go there, but I guess I'll do an intermediate jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
What's the smirky face for in chat there?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
1 minute left.
Fuel scooping complete.
I guess I shouldn't be fuel scooping when I'm using Spanish plotter, I guess, but oh well.
Frameshift drive charging.
Get to the system, we'll go ahead and roll something else to turn off. Okay, let's go ahead and here. Okay. Oh. Hey. We have to turn off our Guardian FSD booster. Oh no. Okay, well. Sure, I guess. Oh, that's rough. Okay. See, what's our jump range down at 61? Okay, well that basically just doubled our jump count, but I guess it's still less than the in-game plotter. That's rough.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
We will get to Beagle Point today. I promise we will. Even if it's going to take a lot longer than I thought, thanks to these system failures.
Frameshift drive charging.
Not even on the Neutron Highway, that's the thing. Not even on the Neutron
4,
Highway.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yay! And I'm betting we won't be able to reach our next jump either. Let's see. Nope. It's a tube jumper.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let me see what I get if I use the in-game plotter but allow jet cone boost. What happens if I do that? 36. Okay, so the Spanish one is still better, even if I have to do 2 jumps for every jump that it says I have to do. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
I guess I'm simulating the experience of flying my Distant Worlds 2 ship, I suppose. Thing only did 60 light years, which I suppose isn't bad. But in 2026, it's not good. I mean, it's still not bad. It's just, you know, Mandalay and Caspian can do better.
Frameshift drive charging.
The Abyss.
Four, three, two, one, engage.
Hey, a neutron star! Awesome. We love to see it. Love to see it. Man, I've missed neutron stars being out in the abyss for so long.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Okay.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Okay, we're doing 2 neutron jumps instead of 1. Let's do make sure it's doing okay. It's at 90. That's fine.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. System scan complete. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
A shame on this one.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift
What I
drive
jump to do.
charging.
Then when we get there, we'll turn off another system. Let's see what it's going to be. Next, we have to turn off.
Four, three,
Okay, that's a loss because we can't
one, engage.
turn off our thrusters without losing our frameshift drive. So that is a loss right there. And we will reset everything, but then we'll re-roll. We have to start with for the next run. Oh no. Okay. Small AFMU. We actually already had that disabled, so that's not a
System
problem.
scan
Okay, so we
complete.
finally get our FSD booster back. And our cargo hatch, not that that matters much, but yeah. Alright. Finally back on track here.
Warning,
At least.
frameshift drive operating beyond safety
Who knows,
limits.
maybe we can even get to Beagle Point before we have to roll
Frameshift drive supercharged.
another system to turn off.
Frameshift drive
300
charging.
light year jump. Love to see it. Love to see it. Alright. We'll get to Beagle Point, and maybe we'll see if there's any farther out we can get to. That's evident, but
2, 1.
otherwise we'll just set down at Beagle Point and call it a day. Another neutron star. Nice. Love to see it. So glad to be back on the Neutron Highway. So glad, so glad.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Far now, just a couple more jumps. Not far, not far. It's crazy we made it at Beagle Point in just 5 weeks, and that was not even taking the most direct route.
3, 2, 1.
Technology is certainly changing in the world of Elite Dangerous. And in real life, too. Mostly not for the better, but... but hey, at least we can get excited about longer jump range and Elite Dangerous, right?
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Cannot comply.
What?
Cannot comply.
Come on. Okay. Do another jump, I guess.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Ah. Go back for another dip on that one.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yep, so we'll get to Beagle Point, and then we'll see if we can get out any farther, and or how far we get out, we'll set down and we'll end off the stream there. But it looks like we're gonna have time to roll one more system failure before we get there. We just got a couple jumps left though, so it might be the last one. Okay, we're gonna get this neutron jump in before we have to roll another.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
One last jump before we
Frameshift drive charging.
other system. Let's go ahead and do that. And see what we have to turn off next. Will be
4, 3.
heat sink launchers. That is
One.
not a problem. So I'm
Engage.
honestly just gonna ignore that because I think we're gonna get there. I think we're gonna be just fine. So we'll call that good for the challenge for now because that one isn't gonna be very significant, and we're gonna get there before we roll another. So, all right, might be our last jump. Just this neutron star and then Beagle Point.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Right. Far reaches of the galaxy. Oh, no, okay, one more. Oopsies. One more jump before Beagle Point. Okay, just use the plotter. There we go. Oh no. Okay, that would actually make it longer. I don't know why. Okay, well. Get there?
Cannot comply.
Okay, so it is going to be 3 jumps. That's unfortunate. Oh well. 3 jumps it is. 3 jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
3 jumps to the very edge.
Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Seven years.
4, 3,
It's been 7 years since I've been
1. Engage.
to the point. Finally returning on Distant Worlds 3. It's poetic, I think, that I'll only go to Beagle Point when a Distant Worlds expedition takes me there. And there it is.
System scan
There
complete.
it is. Man, last time
Frameshift drive
took so much
charging.
longer to get here. So much longer. Right.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
And here we are. Beagle Point. Quite possibly the end of the road. Although, it looks like it's not the end of the road. Because we can go farther. Oh, I see. Yeah, so these other systems, they're farther out. But you couldn't get there. You couldn't get there with the jump ranges of yesteryear. Well, still. I'm surprised it's as little as 55 light years that made the difference, but oh well. Beagle Point, I suppose, is as good a place as any to set down. Tourist beacon. No Refi Express. Just sit down. Go sit down at the memorial out here. We'll sit down there and end the stream. Ooh, shame. Ooh, shame. I'm a little overexcited with the overdrive there. That's better. Set down here. Oh, is this not on a planet? Okay, well I guess we'll sit down on the planet that it's around. Hello, Commander. I didn't mean to target you, but guess I am.
Orbital flight engaged.
Find the spot to set down.
Landing gear deployed.
So I'll go over there.
Landing gear retracted. Landing gear deployed.
Come on, Caspian, you can do it. You can do it. Come on! Okay, there we go. Alright. Edges of known space. Where are we? End it for today. So I will see you all next week. See you all next week for more Distant Worlds 3. See y'all later. Goodbye.